Yeah, I think he's come a long way from the time I think we played in Sri Lanka, and there were a bit of doubts on his ability opening the batting against spin. But against Pakistan and against India here, I think he's shown he's got all the attributes to be a great player. Um, he scores quickly. He's got a great thinking when he's batting. I was telling somebody else earlier that I've been so blown away by the fact that he's got a great calmness when he bats. So it's been a good experience, and yeah, I just kind of said well done, and we've had some good partnerships together. He took 4 catches today as well, which he's keeping has come a long way as well. Yeah, we are talking talking nonsense most of the time, but yeah, we're chatting quite a bit, and AB will bear me out here. He's got a good cricket brain. He's always aware of where the fielders are, and he takes it upon himself to kind of adjust different angles. So yeah, we do chat, game strategy as well as probably what you're going to do afterwards, type of thing. Yeah, absolutely. As I said in the previous question, that the way that he's approaching his game now, and we chat really in between each over. It's certainly that's the point that comes through. He has a good idea of how to score runs, and he's an attacking batsman, and that's the best thing you could have as as an opener in a one-day team. Somebody who's going to take the attack to the bowlers. But when the need be, we've had some difficult batting situations. I remember he came in at 3 in Port Elizabeth, and it wasn't quite easy to score, and he assessed that quite quickly. And that's a really good thing. And he's played under 21 day games, and to be kind of adjusting like that is hopefully he's got a very bright future. Okay, I'm not the best test batsman in the world, right? But we just everybody goes through certain phases in their career where they score a lot of runs, and then you go through leaner phases. So, fortunately, I've managed to get some runs, but I'm not going to look too far ahead. You never know what's around the corner. Yeah, guys like Quinny coming along, he's putting his hand up to be, in my opinion, one of probably the best. It's early to talk. You don't want to now put too much of pressure on the youngster, but I think Quinny's got a bright future as an opening batsman. And for me, I'm just going to try ticking along and block up one end while he smashes it a bit. Yeah. You want such a controversial thing for me to say. Yeah, it's not even funny. What? Nothing at all like that. Fortunately, myself and Kuni, to score runs, you need things to go your way. In both games, we could have got caught with the leading edges, caught third man, caught at cover, whatever the case is. So, things have just gone our way in the last 2 games. The Indians have bowled well up front, and because we haven't kind of raced off to blistering starts, we've kind of just knocked it around a bit and bided our time. In the first game, AB and JP were the guys who did the bulk of the damage at the back end. Before that, we were just, they had bowled quite well. So no, there's no such thing as easy meat. We just, fortunately, we've had things going our way, and we've applied ourselves well enough. You know what? They're the #1 team in the world. They're not there for no reason. They've got great talent, and they've put big scores on the board. We've had 2 really good games against them. Our bowling unit has been fantastic to kind of curb that. So I wouldn't be, so judgmental on their batting just because they haven't scored, big runs in 2 games. I do think we have the best bowling attack in the world, so got to give our bowlers some due as well. Yes, somebody did mention it to me, which is grateful, and I feel a bit embarrassed that to have it, because I think Sir Viv Richards, certainly the master blaster, the original great batter. I think he's more deserving than anyone else. Fortunately, I've met him on a few occasions, so it makes it even more embarrassing. I think he can it'd be fitting if he was ahead, but whatever the case be, there's a lot of one-day cricket these days, and no doubt somebody else will come along and beat that, and the game will just carry on. Yeah, we play the cricket in that fashion. No matter who we're playing against, there's always this competitiveness between the teams. But we have certain players who get involved more than others. Both teams have been very respectful and very competitive, which has been brilliant. And I think that's in the spirit of the game, and probably in fitting with the whole you know, in the late Mandela passing away, the way he has conducted himself throughout his life. And you know, another Indian icon would be Mahatma Gandhi. So you know, the way those two guys kind of conducted their lives, I think it's been probably in their spirit, you know, in the spirit of the game, kind of following what they've kind of brought to the world.